Hello, hello. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide, sending you the purest of love and light. If this is your first time, I welcome you. Returning soul tribers, new soul tribers, thank you so very much for your continuous love and your support. I really do truly appreciate you. Thank you for your comments as well. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate you very much. Queen Tara, I got your message. I will think about it. But thank you so very much. I appreciate you as well. So let's see, Spirit, what do you have? We are blessed, we're highly favored. God is for us, who can be against us? And we're highly protected as well. So Spirit, what word? What's the word? What's an on-time message? Some right now word for us, for your people. Speak through me. Okay, wow. Two cards came out. Wow, knowledge. We have knowledge. Knowledge came first. The one that came facing downward is darkness. Wow. Yeah, so knowledge. So a lot of you, a lot of us, we are teachers. We have a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. It's like that sage. We have a lot of wisdom to share. And this is not like secondhand story. This is something that we have learned firsthand. We have the scars. It's so kind of funny because I was driving today and the song came on that says, I am thankful for the scars. Because it's because of the scars that I get to know God's heart. It's like many are the afflictions of the righteous, but God delivers us through all of them. And I thought, wow, that song, it's like one of those where your attention is just drawn. It's like thinking about other things, but then it's like I was pulled to that song. I am thankful for the scars. Because without them, I wouldn't know God's heart. I don't own any rights to that lyrics. It's like I have scars on my body from surgeries. And I remember in the past, I would want to cover them up because I was embarrassed. But then, with wisdom, with time, with not caring what people think, it's like I came to the realization that if I did not have that scar, I would not be here today. If it wasn't for those scars, I would not be here today. If it wasn't for those scars, I would not know that God could work such wonderful and awesome miracles in my life. So the things in our life that haunts us, that we are ashamed of, that God heals us from, or He wants to heal us from, this is the very same thing that can help us, to propel us, to push us into our purpose, into our calling, to be able to share, to give back to others. It's like there's so many, and it's like when I'm looking at this card as well, it's like a lot of animals, and we have look like humans there, turtles, and it's just like your ancestor people up there. But it's like everything is coming into harmony for you, saying that yes, this is what you're called to do. Because there's so many people who are hungry for the truth. And it's like, how can they learn without a teacher? And I'm telling you, it's like people want people to teach who are authentic, who have been through some stuff, not because they read a book, somebody's book, but they have not lived it. They are too afraid to even stick their head out of the door. They're afraid to do everything, anything. They're coward. People want to see some people who have some testimony to say that, you know what? I wanted to do something, but I was so scared. I sought the Lord, and He heard me, answered my prayer. Or I was afraid, but I did it anyway. This is why people get so hype up when they go to those meetings where like to sell things, like I think when people go to, for example, some of these cosmetics meetings where people can sell products and they can gain or earn commissions. When they share those testimonies of how they win that vacation car or that vacation, or they got that ring or something because they had how many sales in a year or 6 months. People who are new to the company normally get very passionate and fired up because they want to go out to do the same thing. But then it's like sometimes those feelings easily fizz out because it was only for the moment. But it's like God is looking for some genuine men and women who have been through some stuff, who are courageous enough to come forth. Because as this other card came out, and it's like, no wonder it fell face down. It's the shadow, darkness. And it doesn't matter how positive we want to be, positivity and all of that. That is good. Everything has its place. But let's be frank. It's a lot of darkness out here. A lot of darkness. And if we didn't have darkness, then God wouldn't need to send light workers, right? It's a lot of demonic things going on. A lot of chains that need to be broken off of the lives and the minds of people. People need to know that it's not what they call you, but it's what you answer to. People need to know that the devil is a lie. People need to know that they can turn I can't into I can. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. People need to know that it's possible to heal. It doesn't matter how far you've gone. The potter wants to put you back together again. And so yes, this world has a lot of darkness. A lot of darkness. As a lot of you, a lot of us explore. We're searching, soul searching. Again, people want the answer. People are going out there searching to see who has the truth, who knows the truth, who can help me, not by giving me a handout, but a hand up to help me out of my darkness. People who can encourage me, direct me to the light. We are the lighthouse. We are the lighthouse. And it's amazing that right here on top, it says, shine your light. Shine your light, Archangel Uriel. Thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light with the world. Yes. Does this look like the Olympic? Even there, you see how as above, so below. Shine our light. Keep running. The race is not for the swift. The battle is not for the strong, but it is to those who endure to the end. And as teachers, we have the light. We are the lighthouse to guide people, to say this way is the way of safety. This is the way of love. This is the way you can get your peace back, your joy back. It doesn't matter what you've gone through. It doesn't matter what your experiences are, but there is still hope. And I can lead you to the one who restores hope and faith, who will love you unconditionally, who says, by the way, as the psalmist says, when my father and my mother forsake me, then God will take me up. He will hide you. He wants to fight for you. We may never have anybody in this life who fought for us, but He wants to protect us. He wants to pour His love on us. And so as teachers, we are here to guide people. We have a big calling on our life. It's like it's nothing to be played with. It's nothing to be taken lightly off. It's like even when you look on earth, it's like everybody who has some degree of some sort, they had a teacher. And yet still sometimes teachers are the least recognized. They don't get paid, they're not paid enough. They're not respected enough. It's like the people who do the heaviest work, the dirtiest work, they don't get rewarded enough by men. But see, when God rewards us, it is well done. It's not about laying up our riches here on earth, but we are stacking it in glory. That is what it's all about. Because wherever our heart is, that's where our treasure is. And our heart is not here because we are not here to make our bed, to conform, but we are here to transform, to change lives. We are world changers. We are the change. The divine physician, Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. Yeah. So a lot of people, again, they're sick. They want to be healed. They need to know who the great physician is. People are losing hope. Again, with this darkness. People need to know that their past history with the shadow here. You don't need to be afraid of your past. Even if your past is sad, it's broken. But it's your past that helps to shape the person who you are today. Because just like the song says, I'm thankful for those scars. If it wasn't for those scars, you wouldn't be here. For some people, it takes hitting rock bottom to help them to be the man or the woman they are today, to have that encounter with God. Wow. Archangel Michael, I love it. He's always showing up. Thank you. You are protected, it says. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. Yeah, God is fighting for us. He wants to fight for us, like I said before. He has His angels who are watching over us. So it's like even as you go out into dangerous territories, it's like once you're on God's mission, He's gonna take care of you. You're not going out there just frivolously doing crazy stuff, but God is with you and He's going to take care of you. It doesn't matter what. He locked up the mouths of the lions for Daniel. Hello. He'll do the same for you. He'll do the same for us. Trustworthy friends, thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. And this is a blessing, to be around people you can trust and love, because see, this is under teacher and shine your light. It's a blessing to be around people where you can be yourself and they're not jealous, they're not envious. Friends, ride or die. And this is what a lot of us are coming into. We are meeting our soul tribes. Trustworthy people. For a lot of you, a lot of us, we haven't had that yet. We haven't had that encounter yet. And we're still trusting God. Because the card is here for trustworthy friends. So it tells me that our light will not irritate their darkness. Our light is not gonna prevent them from shining, and neither will it vice versa, right? So what they're doing, everybody is living their best life, their blessed life, doing their work in their calling. We're supporting each other, building up each other, giving each other positive feedback, telling each other the truth as well. And nobody's feelings, it's so fragile that it's gonna break. Because they know this is not about them. This is about the bigger calling. This is not about us competing against each other. We're working together for the greater good of humanity. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I showed this on another reading, but it came back up again. Don't hate, meditate. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. So again, just being still and knowing that God is God. If He says it, He's going to do it. So whether this is you getting self-love, you getting romantic love, this is you getting platonic love through friendships, God is going to provide this. And again, this takes us balancing out our light side and our shadow side as well. This is also teaching people with the shadow there, the darkness. It's like you don't have to stay there. You don't have to live in that place of hate. There is love on the other side of whatever you have gone through. So it's just allowing people to love that monster that haunts them at night, of the mistakes, the failures, the setbacks, the delays, the denials, and knowing that God is causing all things to work together for good. And even when things don't work out the way that we don't want them, we're not gonna hate. Because we know that if God closes a door, He's going to open a window for us. How He's gonna throw open the floodgates of heaven for us. It just means that He has bigger, better out there for us. Again, we are ambassadors. We encounter people along this journey. Some, it's meant to stay. Some, it's only for a time. And you learn as you go along not to be so attached to the outcomes. And not hating. But with this physician, we're called to heal people, maybe even guide them through meditation as well, to get healing, to pray for people, as well. Wow. Wow. Earth Angel, thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. Yeah, a lot of us, all of us who are in our calling, who are chosen, who are light workers, healers, and teachers, you are earth angels. And again, it's like a lot of the encounters we've had, we have not had the best people, not the best encounters. Not a lot of people knew who we were. You know, it's like Jesus asking His disciples, who do people say that I am? And out of the 12, only one was able to answer. It's like almost only one was tapped in with divine. Because when Peter answered, he said, it must be my Father who told it to you. It's like I went out, I saw the movie Chosen. I think there's another part to it because I guess it's a continuation. Maybe they're gonna do that for Easter, the end with the crucifixion part of it. But I kind of like this one because it showed like the humor, Jesus in this movie, the guy that played Jesus, is like the characters, they have fun, very lighthearted, because I can't imagine hanging around with 12 guys, and not laughing, cracking jokes with each other. So it was there were humors, it had humors in it, it was lighthearted. It wasn't all just, he's here to, but it wasn't so rigid. That's what I'm trying to say. But it was very good. I mean, at least I enjoyed it. But it's just so amazing how people sometimes undermine us. I mean, they stoned him, the Pharisees, all those self-righteous leaders, not knowing who he was. And as earth angels, a lot of the people we came into their lives, they really handled us roughly. They manhandled us. But it's like understanding the mission, what we're called to do, and knowing as well that we're protected. God dispatches us all over the world to do his job. I mean, she has like the world, look, just, it's like, where will you send me next? And knowing that we're protected, even though we're going out in the darkness, in unfamiliar territories, we're called to lead, we're called to guide, we're called to teach. It's like we're called to heal people. It's like, don't forget the mission. Don't forget the mission here. This is bigger than us. This is bigger than us. And I think mostly it's because a lot of us, we don't even know who we are. And of course, I can admit to that for a long time. And sometimes we dumb down ourselves because we are around the wrong people, where our light irritates their demons. And we thought they were our friends. And this is why they hurt us. But yes, too, when we go into darkness, our lights will irritate their demons as well, or their darkness. But I think one of the reasons God allow our light to irritate their demons is like, people can never say they never had an encounter with an earth angel. It's like they can never say they never hear the word. They can never say they chose not to take it, to receive it. But they cannot honestly ever say they were not genuinely taught the truth, even if it irritated their darkness. But that is for them to change, to spark change in them. But again, many are called, few are chosen. Not everybody's going to heed the call. Not everybody's going to heal the call here. And then we have take a step back. Thank you, angels, for helping me to step back from what's not serving me. Absolutely. So whatever relationship, people, places, and things that's not serving us, stepping back, walking away, leaving. Even if you are stoned or run out of there, God did it. God did it. It was meant to be. Even if people rejected you, people complain about you. And then you may have the leaders who may not have enough backbone. They want to go with the mass. So they decided to pick a side. Because it's better it's better to throw you overboard and stay with the majority. But greater is he that is with us than those that are in the world. That's the peace that we have. And the synchronicity. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. Yeah. So it's like the signs are there. Everything is adding up. connecting the dots. So for a lot of you, this is like almost like an altar call. This is confirmation for you. Maybe you've been praying about what it is that you need to do. What is your purpose? And this is what will help you to enlighten you as well. Inner power, the Divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. Absolutely. If God is for us, who can be against us? I prefer to be on God's side any day, any night, all day, every day. With Christ, with God, with the divine, you have everything. Inner power. And this is what, amazes people. Again, when you're able to go, walk through the valley of the shadow of death and still fear no evil. Go into the pit of hell and darkness with lions and they have to keep their mouth shut. Yeah. It's this inner power, this Godfidence that you have. Again, you're protected. You're an earth angel. Hello. You have inner power. And sometimes it's just that we don't know it because we dim. Again, we're trying to look like everybody else. We don't want to seem different because then people are going to judge us like we're better than them. It's not about that. It's about our purpose. It's about our mission. And where we're going, not everybody can go with us, especially when they are not open and willing to change. It's like going on one of those singing shows. You have those who get picked the first time. The second round, they don't get picked. Again, people have to, it's are they willing to go the long length, the distance? But are you going to martyr yourself for others? Just so you can look humble, fake humility for people? Okay. The quest is like going out on your journey. Plunge boldly into life. This is what Divine is saying. Go for it. Go deep without fear. With Shine Your Light here is like go for it. Go for it. Because anybody who loses their life for Christ, they will gain it. Paul says to live is Christ and to die is gain. Either way, I'm in His presence. When you're not afraid of what man says, when you're not afraid of the outlook and life and all of this stuff, then you live your life fully, out loud, unapologetically you. Divine discernment. Step back to find clarity. Another card, take a step back. Confirmation there. Step back. Divine discernment. Again, is you using your intuition, trusting yourself. What do you feel in your heart? What do you feel in your gut here? It's like if it's healing you want, do you believe that God can do this? Do you really believe? It's like be honest with yourself. Discern what God wants to do in your life. Be able to see through the fake and the phony, the lies or the truth. Use discernment so you're not tricked, so you're not easily fooled. Because there are times when the shadow side is going to want to come back. And it's like you're going to have to put your foot down. There are times when people are going to want to play in your face. You need that discernment, that good judgment. How much good can you handle? Explore the upward spiral of grace. Another explorer. Under explorer, that's over Archangel Michael. How much good can you handle? I think we're open to all the goodness. of God here. Goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our life. How much good can you handle? That's a question for you. Yeah. The afterglow, land gracefully. This is trustworthy friends. You know, having people to support you, who will carry you. Look at that. And this says land gracefully. So people who will catch you, they will not laugh at you. They will not stand there and see you fall and then they laugh. Those are not friends. Those are enemies. Those are foes. Ally in disguise. Discover the heart to find blessings. So yeah, don't hate, meditate. Ally in disguise. So God, He wants to be your friend. For a lot of you, you're gonna get a lot of friends. And again, this is as earth angels. We come in disguise. This is why a lot of people don't recognize us. Stop and take in the view. Take stock of the treasures you have earned. Wow. Yeah, because sometimes as earth angels, we just go from one to the other and we don't stop to count our blessings, and we're called to do it. Flip it upside down. Question your belief. And this is over the step back. Take a step back. Why do you believe what you believe? How do you know what you know? It's okay to ask. God will answer. Ask Him. Let go and let glow. The thin veil. Let go and let glow. The return. Own your mastery. Own your mastery. You got this. You have the knowledge. Go for it. You got